Hey, excuse me. You shop it often?
Yes.
Is the water supposed to be right here?
Yes.
Okay. I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm looking for
The water, I'm assuming there's no water. When I saw people coming out with no water, I knew they ran out. Y'all, we getting a hurricane. We getting a whole hurricane. This is the same thing that happened last year, y'all. I'm kind of low-key because Sincere is upstairs sleeping right now. Oh my gosh, this floor is disgusting. I need to clean but first coffee, decaf coffee, by the way. I know you guys are like, thought she was over the caffeine. I still need to have my little decaf coffee in the morning. I like to make myself lattes. But anyway, earring is stuck. This is the same thing that happened last year. And you guys never saw me again after that vlog. You guys probably thought I got blown away or something. But it wasn't that. It really was just the school year. It just was really hectic. And I wanted to get kind of used to being in nursing school. So honestly, I'm not going to leave you guys hanging after this vlog. I promise. I promise to you I will continue with my weekly vlogs. But on today's agenda, I need to clean my house and I need to go to Sam's Club. That is on today's agenda. And I also need to maybe get some food out and try to figure out what I'm going to cook. My mother-in-law and my sister-in-law are coming. They both live in St. Pete, which is like right on the coast. And usually if we get storms, she'll come over. So she had already said that she's coming. So I need to definitely get some more water to last us. In case we have to, in case we're under a boil water, a boil water order or something like that. But I've never been through a storm where it had to be that way. The only thing that I've endured was loss of power. Mike and I went through Hurricane Irma and we lost power for damn near 2 weeks, I think it was about 7. I think the first initial time was like 7 days, and then after that it blew out again or something, and then it was like basically like 2 weeks. So we're used to that. Mike had already said he's going to get gas for our generator, but I just really feel like, I don't know, I feel like with Ian we were like overly prepared, and I'm a little laid back this time. I guess because Ian turned so early. Initially Ian was supposed to hit us head on and it turned early. But I think the one thing that kind of concerns me is they said that the eye for Ian, the hurricane that hit us last year, was supposed to go towards us, but it ended up hitting a little further south earlier. And it's supposed to, so this storm is supposed to go over us a little further north, but we're a little further south. So I'm like, God, what if it does the same thing and hits us head on and we're not prepared at all for this? So it's supposed to be a Category 3, which is also a major storm. Category 3 or higher is major storms and can be catastrophic depending on where you stay. So we stay inland. We don't stay near the bay, but we stay close enough to get wind damage. We did get a lot of wind damage out when Ian did hit, but I do need the storm prep today because I believe that the storm is coming tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I only got one day to prep, and that's today. So I kept Sincere home because I feel like that's the smartest thing to do and just wing it until Wednesday. If I don't have clinical on Thursday, then I'm going to keep him home for the rest of the week and just pay half for the tuition because that's another $300 we could save. But I'm just like, yeah, so I guess this is really happening. But this time around, I won't leave you guys hanging because I know this happened last year and I was like, preparing for the storm and everything, and that was like literally the last vlog that I posted. So I'm going to fix a latte, a pumpkin spice latte. Y'all know me, I'm in my fall autumn spirit right now, and I need to clean my house. It's not that it's like really dirty, it's just I'm looking at the floors and they're disgusting. So I need to show some attention to my floors while Sincere is sleeping and sip on my coffee and listen to the updates on the weather. I love y'all. I'm so glad y'all here. Just, you know, sticking it in with me. Let me do this.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with our bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. For the second chances, there are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast, baby. I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with our bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my
Oh, she on the way, child. She on the way. Y'all, I just talked to my grandmother and my sister-in-law down in Miami, and they were just checking on me, calling in, checking on all of us, making sure we were okay, and just trying to get updated on everything. But y'all, besides that, I was cleaning up my kitchen, and you know how you start cleaning up and you start looking at stuff and you're like, why is it so dirty? It was filthy in here. I was moving stuff on the countertops and wiping off stuff, and it was just crumbs. And I'm like, what happened? And then I opened up the microwave and I'm like, how did I not see this yesterday? Filthy. I cleaned it up. I'm going to pour just a tad bit little bleach and Fabuloso in my mop water, and I'm going to have the mop soak. Go get Sincere up, make sure he eats a little something, and then we really need to get ready to leave and go to Sam's Club, because I have a feeling that people, yeah, we need to get ready. I have a feeling that people are probably there. I don't think it's going to be an issue finding water, but I just really hate going at the last minute and fussing with the folks that wait to the last minute. I usually have everything prepared, and it's so crazy. I was talking about this in my other vlog, my last two vlogs. I was talking about this. My mom and my aunt mentioned this, like, oh, you didn't even post the hurricane prep vlog. And I always do this every year. Like, I'm known for it. I make sure we have everything all the way down to like the medicines that we have in our first aid kit. When I say we are literally starting from scratch, I don't have anything. I really need to get myself together. So my family is good. But for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and pass the mop around. And I have the Weather Channel on, as you guys can see back there. I have the Weather Channel on. And when we come back and we put everything away and make sure everything is settled, I'm going to go ahead and maybe start moving my plants into the garage. Maybe. Or maybe I may wait till tomorrow to do that. Yeah. But that's it. That's my little update on everything so far. I had to wipe down the couches because Sincere apparently spilled a lot of food on the couch. I don't know. I feel as though I was just maybe ignoring a lot of stuff. And I'm laughing at myself now because I'm like, I was tired yesterday. What was I tired from doing? Because obviously I did not do a good job yesterday cleaning. Or have been doing a good job. But for the most part, I kind of wiped down everything, cleared up a lot of stuff. The one thing that I'm actually a little bit worried about is my school. They always kind of take their time with letting us know what our schedule and what's going on. Sincere School already messaged me, or messaged all of the parents and let them know, once we get a warning, you need to make sure you come pick up your kids. Don't have to worry about that. My baby's already with me, okay? It didn't make any sense to take him in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Check in later. I'm so annoyed. I could have came out here earlier. stove, so I'm not really tripping, but I really could have came earlier. Sincere's warning, his emergency alert is going off on his phone, and he's like freaking out. I see. But anyway, I'm here. We made it. That's all that matters. So it is what it is. I am here. I'm really praying to God that they have water. Cause I could have came earlier. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I hope they got some water, y'all. But this line for the gas station is a hot mess. It's around the corner. I guess people are hauling it to go in. I don't know where they going, but okay. Do what you do. I have a full tank. I just need to get in Sam's Club and make sure that we have like chips and water. Sorry. No cards at all.
I'm not taking this.
Y'all, I'm mad nervous. I don't see anybody with water. And sometimes that means they're out. I'm about to cry. There's no water.
Hey, you shop it off?
Yes.
Is the water supposed to be right here?
Yes.
Okay. I knew I wasn't tripping.
The water, I'm assuming there's no water. When I saw people coming out with no water, I knew they ran out. Now I gotta ask them when they next shipment is gonna be. I'm gonna find out. Thank God. It's spring water, but I'll take it. Oh my gosh. That was a lot. I think I went to 1, 2, 3, 4. I went to 4 stores today. But it's okay. I got everything that I needed. I'm going to restock our emergency box. You know, it's crazy. I mean, I guess it's not really crazy. It's actually a good thing, but I had this emergency box stocked with cough medicine, all types of things, and it's no more. There's nothing in here, guys. So I guess we are putting it to use. Hold on. I have a pizza in the oven, and this stove is not quite the stove that I'm used to. It's like a convection oven or something, but I gotta wash my food because I don't know, I think it cooks faster. But I got everything. So I got, well, these were already in here. Let me see. The Band-Aids. So maybe I'll put them in here actually. But the Band-Aids and gauze pads, these were already in here. So the stuff that spilled all over my first aid, my emergency box, was mosquito spray. I have no idea, y'all, how it got in here. And then on top of that, one of the tap lights that I had melted. I guess it was so hot in the garage that it melted. But I checked everything. I checked all of the boxes, and these are good. The Band-Aids were good. This was outside of the box, but I have a little bit left in here. I'm so scared to even put it back in put any type of liquid in the box now. I guess I'm gonna keep the medicines and stuff in our medicine cabinet, but I got 2 of these. Well, 1 Advil, 1 ibuprofen, and 1 Tylenol. Because we were in the house without pain meds and stuff, so that's going in there. Y'all, I'm smelling this pizza. Maybe I'm gonna take it out because anyway, I got all of this, and then I'm gonna put these in there too. I have batteries. I have AAA, C battery, AA, and I got that from the dollar store. That's a good tip. If you guys don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on batteries, I get it. Trust me, I do. Go to the dollar store. The batteries are not that bad. I don't know. I guess people think that if you get batteries from the dollar store, they're gonna last you just 1 hour or something. I have no idea, but the batteries we get from the dollar store are pretty good. So, excuse me. But I know one of these wasn't working. This obviously works. So I wasn't really sure. Mike did tell me to check on it, and I didn't check to see what type of batteries it needs. So it needs AA, 3 AA. Great. So we have that. I mean, we have 2 tap lights, but if we need another one, I'm gonna take these out because they're old. Maybe if I move them around. Sometimes when you move them around, it'll start back working again. Let me see. No, these are dead. Yeah. Oh, you done? Okay. Do you want pizza? Okay, mommy bring you some pizza. That's sincere. He was telling me he was done. That was my timer. So yeah, so anyway, I have these 3 lights. I don't know if you guys remember my other hurricane prep vlog, but these are still working, still good to go. I love this thing, and it comes out too. It's good to keep in your car as well in case of an emergency. I did say that I was gonna keep it in the trunk of my car because you never know. What if you're on the side of the road or something? And then it also does an SOS. There it is, SOS call. I think that's really, really dope. So we have those are good to go. And we have the batteries, we have band-aids, we have gauze pads, we have hydrogen peroxide, we have pain meds. Now for the very thing that kind of stressed me out. So this is the stuff. Poor Bam Bam, his stuff is still there, but this is the stuff that I went and picked up from miscellaneous stores. That's water we already had from Sam's Club. This is water I got from Winn-Dixie. That is water that I picked up from Publix, and this is something I picked up from Sam's Club, these 2. My in-laws, they love them some Pepsi. It is so tempting to drink some, but I'm gonna try to stay away. I'm gonna try my best, y'all. Body Armor, that is Mike's favorite, what do you call it, sports drink, electrolyte drink. He doesn't do Gatorade, neither do I. So we like this one. We like the flavors, and they taste pretty good. Oh, now I'm gonna break the light before I have to use it. But that's pretty much it, guys. All of our stuff is in here in case we need it. We have our first aid kit with everything in it, literally everything. A small bottle of hydrogen peroxide, gauze pads, and ibuprofen and Tylenol, and our light. That's it. I feel like that's all we need anyway. So And then we have like water and snacks galore. So we're good to go. I feel a whole lot better. I did pick up a nice red bottle of wine, and I did pop it open because I was in need of a small red glass of wine, as you all can see. And y'all, it's pretty good. I also got some golden Oreos because those are my mother-in-law's favorite cookies. So are these ginger snaps. I went to the dollar store because I was told that the dollar store had the good ginger snaps, but I couldn't find them. So I got that from Publix, and my sister-in-law likes cake, so I got us all a cake. And we have, Sincere wanted watermelon, and we have strawberries, and we have protein yogurt in the back, and we're good to go. Sincere has snacks galore, so he will not go hungry. And y'all, look at this. Look what happened. I'm still trying to put everything together in my head as to how this happened. I don't even know how it happened, but that was my sushi. It still is my sushi, and it still will be getting ate in a few minutes. So I have my soy sauce, and I will be eating my sushi and drinking a nice little glass of wine to just calm my nerves. I just need to calm them. So I'm going to do that. I have quite a bit of laundry that I need to finish and fold up before tomorrow, or before tonight rather. I have sheets that I washed, so I need to put the sheets back on our beds and make up Sincere's bed. But for the most part, everything is done. Everything is done. I can sit down and relax, try to catch up with the weather updates, because I have no idea what is going on right now. So I don't know. I guess I'll keep y'all updated. Sincere and I are up. My in-laws are here. I don't know if you can see. They're here. They just arrived. So I'm gonna go downstairs and make sure they're okay, make sure they can work the TV just fine. And I have to go and pick up a few more last minute items that I forgot yesterday from Publix. And I think I want to go work out. When Mike gets home, I'm gonna definitely go try to get a session in when he gets home. But I'm in the mood to go and work out for a little while today, so I'll try to get one in. I kind of cut it short yesterday. I was just too mentally drained to vlog anymore. So today you guys will see my second half of my prep. I definitely need to finish before it starts raining. The rain is coming, so I need to move my plants in. The plants that I don't want to be destroyed, I gotta move them into the garage and just make sure everything else is clear and out of the way. And I think that's pretty much it. So other than that, I know Mike is gonna, get all the gas and everything. My car is pretty much gassed up, so I don't have to worry about that. And Publix is not far from my house, so I don't have to worry about all of that. I was able to find all of the water yesterday by the grace of God. I guess people went to Sam's Club first or something and emptied them out, but I found like 2 other grocery stores that had water, so that was a blessing. And I did stop at the dollar store. I think I told you guys all of this. So I'm blabbering, but I'll check in pretty soon and give you guys an update. Get our last taste of fresh air before we have to go inside.
National Guard. There's 17 National Guard members are already here in their Hernando County area.
It's just raining. Everyone is sleeping except for me.
Where flooding is going to become a major concern, potentially.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna be like this all day. Yep. All day. Last night the power did flicker. Mike and I thought that was it, that this was it, that the power was gonna go out. But surprisingly it didn't. By the grace of God it didn't. But we still have a long way to go. We still getting rain bands. Uh-oh. Early this morning, it was very windy. I mean, woo, ridiculously windy. I was just trying to kill a moth. That's crazy. But I see that. This here is extremely excited. And I'm about to check in with my family. I had my phone off, so I wanted to conserve my battery. Because when we had a power surge yesterday, the charger wasn't working on one of the outlets, so I thought it was charging and it wasn't. So I woke up in the middle of the night and my battery was kind of low, so I had to turn my phone off and put it on another outlet, and it's charged. So I'm gonna check in with my family and let them know everything's okay. And that's just what it does. It rains heavy for like a few minutes and then it stops. And then another band comes through, then it rains heavy. Then some of these bands are strong, like this one. I'm about to close the garage because this one is crazy. But sometimes it'll have tornadoes in them. It'll be very strong. But it just goes for hours. And that's what makes people so impatient, because a hurricane can literally last like 2 days. Literally. Full of rain, tornado warnings, and being in the house. So My plants seem to be doing kind of well. They're just hanging out, but that would have been too much rain for them, so I had to bring them in. But I'm just checking in. Yeah, last night was pretty interesting, but we made it through, and hopefully we can make it through the rest of this day without the power going out. I'm actually sitting here doing homework. As you can see, I have a project that's due. Well, that's due on the 3rd, but my group and I as well, we would like to get it done a little early. So yeah, so we will be going to school instead of the hospital to get our lab hours, our clinical lab hours, and it's still raining. It's just, this is just what it is. It's still raining. It rains on and off. It'll rain really heavy for a little while and then it stops. Then it'll rain light, then it stops, and then it's like a cycle. So it's going to be raining probably most likely all day until the hurricane is like completely gone. But that's all I'm doing. Y'all, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of our project. So I added this picture for the background, and it's just so cute. I just couldn't, hold on, let me show y'all. I couldn't let it go. So the professor sends us this link, and we go in and we edit our slides, and they come like this, plain. And so this group, cardiovascular, whoever had that group, they started it because I looked down and I was like, okay, we can't possibly turn in our slide looking like that. So I had to go online and find a picture with the vascular system, and I put it as our background, and I put some more information and made sure our references were okay. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that I'm so proud. See, when you have hurricane time, you can use that time to be creative and get a lot of work done. So I just wanted to share that with you all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. My hair's a little crazy looking. The hurricane is over and I have a clinical day today. I'm going in a little later because our clinical day is going to be in the lab today. We're going to get a lot of our skills worked on. We're going to practice some of our skills that we will be doing in the hospital. And this is the day I should be excited. I think I'm excited. And shout out to the hubby. Sincere is not going to school today because he's pretty much missed the whole week because of the hurricane. And shout out to him for getting off early and coming to get our baby and just sacrificing so much. I know that he is going through a lot, and for us to just continue to work as a team and just stick through it. I have a few more months left, and I'm just so grateful. I have about 6 months left in this program. And for those of you who know, who are busy or who have gone through nursing school, it flies by so quickly. I think I'm gonna even start studying for my NCLEX, because It's the next generation NCLEX, and it's a test, a newer test that they rolled out. And I'm a little nervous because the NCLEX that I took over 10 years ago was completely different. So I'm not only just preparing for graduation day, but I'm also preparing for getting licensed as an RN too. And, you know, I just wanted to do a quick shout out to you, my baby, and to my son for being on my team and just being loving and supportive and caring. And we have our days, I know we do, but at the end of the day, the whole principle is that we always have each other's back. And I'm just, you know, I just wanted to take the time to say that it's days like these that can be kind of difficult when you have to, you know, kind of move around what you're doing to cater to your partner and to cater to your family. And I know I'm going to have days like that too. So I just wanted to say that and have that on camera so that it can be in the universe and everyone else can hear it and it could just last forever. So anyway, I'm done being emotional. I'm such a Pisces, right? So today, yeah, I will be doing clinical. I have to be there at 12, which means that I'm going to show up at 11:30. I'm just, you know, Mike does have to come back and get Sincere and spend some time with him today. But yeah, today is pretty much the only day that I have class. The hurricane lasted about a day or two, about 2 days, and we had independent studies this week anyway. My hand is shaking, y'all. We had independent studies today, not today, this week. So I wouldn't have been going to class anyway. I was able to finish all of my homework during the hurricane. The only thing that I have to do is make sure I'm prepared for my telehealth project. So that's it. That's all I'm doing. Today I'm going to lab, and that will be the rest of the week for nursing school. Next week will be busier, I'm sure, because next week we have to go into class and we actually go into the hospital. Hopefully by then my clinical coordinator, not coordinator, my clinical preceptor, hopefully she'll be cleared for the hospital we're going into, and then we'll be able to go in and do our thing, get clinical hours. So just wanted to check in with you all. I think I will check in again after this and then call it a week. I don't know, this week kind of not drained me, but this week was just, it was interesting. Being nervous about the storm, not quite sure what to expect, and then preparing for it, and then cooking and making sure the family is fed, you know, and not bored. You know, it was just interesting. I did get a lot of rest. I'm not even gonna lie, I got a lot of rest. We chilled a lot. We were able to spend time with my in-laws and just laugh and, you know, trip out. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for hurricane days because it gives me more time with my family. It kind of forces you to just be still and spend that much needed time with your family too. So I just woke up, y'all. I'm about to fix Sincere and I some breakfast, maybe a little hot cereal, nothing too major. And I am going to get ready, get my uniform and everything ready for class today. So, okay, here we go, starting the day. I am back like I never left. I am checking in. It is still raining. It rains on and off, as you guys can see. But I was able to go to clinical today and I practiced some skills. We did central line dressing changes. We did Foley catheter, learning about not breaking your sterile field, even though that is something that we pretty much learned, I believe, first semester. But it's always good to practice sterility skills, or whatever you want to call it. I'm just making up stuff, but it's always good to practice those types of skills all the time. We also did blood transfusion, how to start a blood transfusion. That was pretty fun. It was nice to learn the other way around as opposed to actually getting one. So yeah, so it's pouring raining and I had so much fun. What else did we do? Oh, how to drop in an NG and OG tube, which stands for nasogastric NG tube, and I believe the OG is when they do it through the mouth. And that was fun. But I mean, for the most part, I love my preceptor. She's fairly new herself, and I can tell that this semester is going to be one for the books. I can tell that I'm going to really enjoy this semester. So I'm actually not doing anything at this moment. I finished all of my homework during the hurricane. It looks like it's another effing hurricane outside. That's crazy. But I did. I finished all of my homework for this. I'm gonna go over a few things. I have a telehealth project that that we're doing where we have to meet with a teacher through a link as if we're doing a telehealth appointment, and we have to be able to teach the patient about the different types of orders that they have. So I can't wait to do that because I feel like that something like that comes naturally to me, and I've done that before, so I can't wait to do that. So I'm gonna go over a few things, make sure that my knowledge base is good as far as teaching about the medication that our patient is on, and just make sure I'm catching up on everything. I probably will work ahead. We have a exam review next week that we need to do, and I mean, pretty much it. So I guess this counts as Labor Day weekend. With this type of rain, I don't think we have anything planned. It snuck up on me. I swear this weekend snuck up on me. So I'm gonna check in on my grandfather because my grandmother's birthday is usually, like it changes, but my grandmother's birthday was September 4th, and so I know that this is a very hard time for him. He's been with my grandmother over 50 years, and he basically lost his best friend, his other half, last year. So he's learning to live without her. So I'm definitely gonna check in on him. That is my son, more often these next few days. Oh, speaking of my son, today he got his ear pierced. Mike took him, because as you all know, Mike had to watch him while I was going to clinical. So Mike took him, they did their old, father-son thing, and he took him to get his ears pierced. I keep saying ears as if it's two. He only got one, but when they sent me the video and the picture, I was actually coming out of lab, And I was just, I don't know, I have a mixture of emotions. I feel like my baby is growing up so fast. I just want him to be a baby forever, y'all. But he looks so cute, and I'm just so happy that they shared that moment together. I did know that he was gonna take him. I wasn't sure if he really was gonna take him or not today, because he's been wanting to do it, but kind of been holding off on it. But today he was like, no, I'm gonna take him. So I told him, like, if you are going to take him, please record it. And he recorded the whole thing, and I'm just, yikes, y'all, yikes. Like, my baby is growing up. So he did really well. He didn't cry, and I'm so proud of him for that. But I'm glad that they got to spend some time together and share different moments together, without me being around all the time, you know. And that is the update. I'm actually here right now editing this vlog, this very vlog. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this to it. And I love you all. I'm gonna finish my wine. This is to another week. Well done. Cheers. And to the next one. Can't wait to see you all next week. I know at first I said next week was gonna be busy. I don't know now, because I forgot we have Monday off, so we'll see about that. I'll probably do like a nursing vlog or something. But anyway, I'm just really happy about this week and about the events that occurred today. So I'll see you all next week. Love you. XOXO. Bye.